giờ tôi mới cài lại.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to...
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to... It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class. That was quite something. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Hello, đại phu
It's
ơi,
a
có
pity
đấy
we
ông
didn't
ơi,
have a
có nghe
bit
thấy
more
gì không
time to
nhở?
spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Cái cây ghế nơi đây mình nhìn thấy chả sao ấy đấy. Mặt nó
Oh,
dạo này nó cả cam.
Eleazar!
George, glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatre-goers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar. Of course.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Không sao đâu ạ, do game mà. Game nó thế ạ. Tại vì cái dịch này nó cũng gọi là nhanh nhất đấy, mà tránh được cái đấy. Đấy rồi con mình thẳng tập rồi. Được ạ. Được không? Hay có thẳng ra hay không? Anh có thể nghe hả? Tắt. Tao cho nó mấy giây nữa.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely.
And who is your travelling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Have you seen this?
I have. Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the ministry, I believe he is a significant
Trên của tôi
threat.
nó vẫn bình thường luôn đấy.
And it was your wife,
Tôi xem ở trên
Eleazar,
trên tôi
who
xem
alerted
tôi
me
đang
to
xem
his
các bạn
activities
stream
months
luôn mà.
ago.
Bình thường
Miriam?
mà.
How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry
Sắp
knew
à, sắp
about
thì
his
đây là
activities.
bản dịch tạm của team dịch tôi.
Before I could respond, I
Nó không thể ấy được đâu. Ông phải đọc theo
received
thôi.
this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I. Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Kiểu nó như vậy đấy ông ạ. Nó chả ấy đâu. Tôi xem hết luôn.
You're hurt.
Perhaps a bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Tại vì tôi đang không dí mồm mà mic không ơi, tôi đang để hơi xa à.
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be. Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the port key that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the port key, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center. Excellent!
Không, chỉ là đấy là chỉ mục tiêu thôi.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected.
chưa đi học mà đã biết dùng phẫu thuật rồi á? Hiện tại đấy á?
We're close now. It's just ahead.
Nhớ cái lúc mới vào là tí nhá. Mới vào trường cái tí nhá. Thằng này là chỉ đập vào.
Steady yourself. Reparo! Almost there.
Trên đây nó làm cái này rồi liên tục đấy.
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy.
Nó dịch kiểu
That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
Đi đây nhanh nào. Có kìa. Dạ, chết.
How odd.
Mà thực ra nó
Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind
chạy
it?
theo đúng phim thôi là được.
What
Chẳng cần
room?
đấy.
I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Bắn đéo bể không ạ? Đây này. Có bể đéo đâu. Tôi không phải đó, bằng chứng có cả bọn tôi tập mình. Ai không? Điều tra đã. Vụ thế.
What
Trời
in
ơi, bắn
Merlin's
bể.
name?
Cay chưa? Bây giờ tôi mới là pháp sư tập
Godric's heart.
phù thủy tập sự ông ạ. Làm gì có cái
Where
đâu.
are we?
Bắn bể, hỏng.
I don't believe it.
Đó. À đây là vào Hogwarts rồi này.
Hello?
Đi sẽ là cái cứu tinh này đúng không? Đúng rồi, đây ngân hàng.
It can't be.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Mất mẹ ở đâu đó.
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
Stay close.
after you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You'll want to take a breath. A what?
That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
Vault number?
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
Trước đấy tặng rồi. Tóc ha.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw on the porky container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
Cái này là chưa có mốt đây còn chưa ra đời đến hiệu trưởng.
Here we are.
Ra đời cơ mà. Thì ở trước đấy rất là lâu rồi.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12 until today. Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Tiền luôn. Xuống đây tiền à?
What do you suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait!
Ác quá luôn.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think. There must be something here. Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present. Let's see what we're missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Sử dụng cây đũa phép của bạn bằng L và hướng nó dọc theo hướng đi của biểu tượng để học câu từ chú. À. Điều khiển. Revelio.
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 There, I saw
Đéo,
something.
sao nó đọc mẹ mày?
Move a bit
Nó đọc
closer
bằng tiếng
and
Việt
try
đi, đéo phải
again.
dòng vào tiếng Anh ạ, cay đật. Đi mẹ mày, đây là thần chú ánh sáng. Bắn. Bắn.
Revelio. A door.
Lại phải thử con nữa.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
Quên mẹ, con
Lead the way.
người rồi.
Cái đấy á. Mày đừng chơi tới thì một câu về cái đi không biết.
Để nó lấy video xả.
Lumos!
Quên rồi.
This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do. But to what end, I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Nhấc người lên rồi bỏ chạy là được rồi.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow
Mày
again,
đang nhớ đúng
but
không?
on the floor.
Thế chỉ nhớ cái cách ông ấy cầm cái đũa kiểu thế này.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor. Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Tự động cấn vào một phép thuật của bạn Lumos tạo ra một đốm sáng ở đầu đũa. Các bạn soi sáng đường trong đường đố.
Lumos.
Well done.
Now the reflection's turning towards me. It does follow the light.
Nghĩa là đánh boss luôn. Đéo biết.
Look out!
Protego!
Vậy.
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo! Expulso! Levioso!
Protego!
Confuso! Deposo!
Stupid one.
Descendo! Perfecto!
Ôi mẹ em chưa biết nút thôi.
Levioso! Confronto! Deposo! Exposo! Confringo! Descendo!
Không thế.
Levioso!
Leviosa đấy. Này Leviosa.
Confringo!
Cái phép thuật này á.
Deposo!
Levioso hiểu. Điều với con đường phía trước.
Defendo!
Ủa?
Protego! Levioso. Confringo. Levioso. Confringo. Lumos. Stay close.
Lumos. Professor! Professor
bật
Fig!
luôn. Trời.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Ah, that's where they're leading me. That glow again.
Bóc tường. Cái thằng nào là hot boy rồi trên hot boy nào đây.
Revelio. I suppose I'm on my own this time.
Mấy con mà.
Lumos.
Hoàn hết mà.
I need to align these statues with their reflections. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Ai à? Ai à? Áo anh ơi!
Potato! Stupid! Stupid!
Stupid gần nhất thì lúc nào là lớn nhất. Để làm choáng kẻ thù. Nào. Anh đánh tao đúng không? Rồi. À, giữ.
Potato! Stupid!
Mẹ bắn đánh bố mày.
Stupefy! 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 Potato! Stupefy! Stupefy! Lumos.
Biết là tìm giáo sư rồi. Già rồi ông cứ đi mẹ này dùng thuốc không rồi. Vẫn ở trong cái hầm đấy còn gì đó.
There you are.
Sao?
How did
Mẹ
you...
ông là cái vết này là như thế nào?
What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive
Trong này là
for
nước mắt.
viewing memories.
Đấy.
I wonder...
Lắm đê đéo ấy, nước mắt đéo ấy, lắm đê. Ừ, đi là phải là nước mắt.
Follow my lead.
Đúng rồi, lên. Ừ, đi giải của mày ở chỗ này rất là
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created...
May be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival.
possible.
We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets, with knowledge others will do anything to obtain.
Yes, and if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge, and the responsibility that accompanies it.
We've done all that we can.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I see magic?
Traces of an ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they had the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have...
I have no patience for traitors. Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
ấy.
Are you all right?
Nó lùn có
Fine,
võ
sir.
không ạ? Ơi.
I've never seen
Mà kiểu
so
đéo tôi thấy về
powerful a
sau quay lại
goblin.
cả mình gặp mà kiểu đéo thì
He
tôi
seemed
nó xem. Sợ đéo.
Wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be.
Có đi mẹ lại ít can be.
It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come,
Mày nhìn mà tao.
we have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Này dựa vào Gryffindor hoặc là
Đấy, bây giờ tao được đi rồi đấy. Tiếng nhà to à, tiếng nhà to rồi đấy, tôi đang chỉnh volume to lỗi, ông bảo là hơi bé mà. Không sao đâu, tại vì nhạc được một lúc mà. Đây, xử lý này.
Oh, good. We haven't missed the sorting ceremony. I'm no expert, but that seems more appropriate. Now, I need to study this locket as soon as I can, but first I must contact the Ministry. They need to know what happened to George and be warned of Ranrock. For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony? Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
đây mới là sự thật là
Fig,
feel rồi.
nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left. If you're lucky, we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
I'll be in touch.
Không được. Đời đầu mà. Nó gần như là đời đầu.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Weasley luôn mà. À, đây là Weasley này. Nhà Weasley.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Ah,
Lớn tuổi hơn so với những người
yes.
kia
A
một
bit
chút cơ.
older than the others, aren't you? You come here with preferences and preconceptions, certain expectations.
Tham gia vào các lớp học hay là muốn được khám phá? Tất nhiên là phải khám phá.
I'm looking forward to exploring Hogwarts and the world beyond the castle and grounds.
Indeed. Much can be gleaned by having an adventurous spirit. But your professors have a great deal to teach you as well. I wonder... I detect something in you. A certain sense of... what is it?
Tham vọng cái đây thì chết rồi.
Is it ambition? I may seem single-minded, but it is important to go after what you want from life.
Đúng luôn, bản thân muốn làm
Interesting. You've recently learned that you possess a rare ability. I detect a growing sense of ambition, an eagerness for power. Perhaps you belong in Slytherin.
Sao đi mẹ nó chọn luôn cho anh? Câu hỏi dễ thế rồi á?
Bây giờ táo bạo thì vào Gryffindor, mấy cái dưới thì sẽ vào
Đây có bốn ý đấy thì chắc chắn đi mẹ nó chia thành.
Thế bây giờ mày muốn thế nào?
Thôi rồi, đúng rồi, chọn nhận nhà đi. Nhân vật của anh mà.
Hay là mày muốn chơi?
You belong
em gái
in
tôi không ạ?
Slytherin.
Không bao giờ Gryffindor cả, Gryffindor nó quá là ôi mẹ đưa gì đã thấy con đấy mấy cái này đần lắm này, mày đéo vào Gryffindor.
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled. Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Quite an entrance. It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
Là được đi thăm Azkaban đấy. Nghĩa là có một cái nhiệm vụ phụ đến cái đấy.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. It may be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I can be quite resourceful.
I suspected as much. This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Very well. Aspiration.
Aspiration.
Well done. Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
Không, trên phòng trên thực tế nó đéo được rộng
như thế mà.
Đâu, nó đéo được này đâu.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Must be different.
Already knew that.
Starting Hogwarts in your 5th year.
Đúng rồi.
Can I help you?
Did you see the way?
Ah, you're the new 5th year. I'm Sebastian Sallow. Welcome to Slytherin.
Thank you.
Not everyone has a ministry escort to school.
He was a friend of Professor Fig's who merely joined us for the ride.
Still, impressive. Dreadful way to go, poor fellow. Glad you and Fig are all right.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Didn't mean to press. You just get yourself settled. We can talk more later.
It was nice meeting you, Sebastian. I'll let you get back to your book.
Nice meeting you too. Good luck today.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. Ugh, not going to move there, are you?
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Checkmate.
Told you. They should have listened to me. Ah, I know who you are. You're the new Slytherin, the one who barged in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your first day, taking all the attention away from the first years. I'm Imelda, by the way. Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills on a broom are legendary.
We handled it. And I think you're underestimating the nature of a dragon. A broom would have been kindling.
Ha, not the way I fly. Perhaps one of these days I'll show you a thing or two about flying. I can teach you more than Kogawa ever could. Speaking of which, I'd like to get in some time on my broom before classes.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew that boy was going to lose the match.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's simply not that challenging. The moves are always so obvious. Why does no one else see it?
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Goodbye, Imelda.
Nice meeting you.
I think I heard one.
Potions championship, the way she carries herself.
Doubt mermaids find us that interesting.
No need to look at me like that.
Ah, based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to meet you, Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
I'd much rather have arrived on time and without a dragon attack en route.
I'm sure. How horrible. I can only imagine. Well, it's good to have you in Slytherin. Do let me know if I can be of any help as you navigate your first days here.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants of Salazar Slytherin, one of the 4 founders of Hogwarts. Not something I'm especially proud of, mind you. He was obsessed with blood status, a pure-blood maniac. Unfortunately, most of his descendants do not fall far from that tree.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up outside our common room window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Thank you, Ominous. Very nice to meet you.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
Is the new 5th year Slytherin in here? Professor Weasley's waiting for you just by the stairs.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, You'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind, especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success. Here you are.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a 5th year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test. This way. I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student. Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue and see what details the field guide can provide?
Lumos. Revelio.
Có cả phòng yêu cầu rồi. Ôi, có cả hấp trứng này. Ô, cái này là về sau có được thay đổi ngoại hình này.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Oh. Mới có được gặp con đấy là đâu? Con này có bị nhốt từ bây giờ không nhỉ? Hay là sao mình được gặp nhỉ?
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Được chia thành hai khu vực chính. Phía bên trái của bản đồ là nơi các sinh viên giáo sư sinh sống. Gồm sinh hoạt chung và đại sảnh đường.
Anh chỉ được ở đấy thôi.
Đây, bên phải là cái tháp. Một có một được lo cái tâm cho bạn sử dụng để xoay bản đồ di chuyển đến tới ngọn đường có sự trung tâm
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall. Always something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever and entertaining wizard, and a talented teacher.
Can you tell me more about the Defense Against the Dark Arts class?
Defense Against the Dark Arts, as the name implies, focuses on how to defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls. A mastery of Defense Against the Dark Arts is required for those who aspire to become Aurors. Fortunately, we are lucky to have the ever-gifted Professor Hecat in charge of our students' education in that regard.
You mentioned Hogsmeade, Professor.
Hogsmeade is the only all-wizarding village in Britain and is home to an array of shops and pubs. You should be able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade. You will also, I imagine, enjoy many a butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well, I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember to use your field guide. It will be invaluable to you. And invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
It's good to see you, Professor.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else about our travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've embarked upon will lead. It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well-trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides, and so that I may avoid another not-so-subtle reproof from Professor Weasley, why don't I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Hiểu phép thuật mới bằng cách hoàn thành bài tập của giáo sư bằng cách phần
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
chuyện ở trong phim nó cũng thấy mà.
Một em không thể nào ấy.
Giống hệt mà.
Nó cũng quê quê.
Nice squid.
Stupefy! Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Levioso.
Rồi nhìn vậy, mình kiểu thiên tài luôn đấy.
Cái kiểu Wingardium nó không có luôn đấy.
Ôi giời ơi.
Now, let's try something a little larger.
Phim nó đông vãi cả đái.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, a surprised opponent. Levioso! Good. Now, the basic cast. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done. Very good. But the best way to practice is by duel.
Wow.
We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
This should be...
Protego!
Stupid Protego. Complicates things.
Levioso!
Good form.
I know.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I put you on the spot, and you rose to the challenge. Points to Slytherin.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments. All right, that's enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Huh. Always thought Levioso was for first years. Not anymore.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere unsanctioned? We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance, if you're interested. Till next time.
You drilled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Đi, để lớp 1 chủ đi.
để thầy cô đợi luôn. Của Tom Riddle ấy, chế tạo ấy này.
Con thử lai mà là của Snape.
Của Snape này.
Thôi đến muộn là tốt đấy.
Professor Ronan tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
Have you ever visited us?
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello, I am Nettie. So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm? Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Đúng rồi. Hogwarts Legacy Thùy Anh ơi. Mic nhỏ tại vì đang ngồi xa mic à? Đang ngồi ấy rồi. Đang ngồi xa mic à?
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here.
Vai cả Bill.
Very good,
Các bạn là
everyone.
đang
That's
không
enough of
ngồi
that.
trọ
Well,
mồm vào
as you
mic
all seem to
à?
have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking
Cái
that
mà
we might
không
have
ngủ đi.
ourselves a
Còn
little
rồi.
excursion outside
1
for
rưỡi
a
rồi,
spot
không ngủ
of
đi. Mai
fresh
còn đi học.
air. After me.
Nghe rồi thì chuẩn bị ngủ đi còn gì nữa. Mai đi học đây. Mai thứ 6 đúng không? Đúng rồi. Vẫn thức đêm được ạ, sợ thật. Uầy, mai thi mà vẫn ngồi xem giờ stream.
I've always found that fun goes hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right? So why don't we have our newest student start us off? Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. The trick is to pull the sphere as far as possible, but not a bit more, or it'll fall, yes? Now, I could keep talking about theory all day, but practice is the best professor. Show us how it's done.
Rồi, từ triệu hồi mục tiêu kéo gần người niệm giữ R2 và nhấn nút được chỉ định để sử dụng Masio và kéo gần nhà R2 để sử dụng.
Action! Splendid! Don't lose your composure.
Sao lần đầu tiên.
Very good.
Trời ơi, mẹ quá thiên tài luôn.
That's it.
Thôi.
Stay focused. Very good. Points to Slytherin. But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Let us see this.
Mày kéo thế thì mai đến à? Phải tham. Phải tham. Đâu luôn như
Accio.
Dương! Xui đơn giản.
Splendid!
Thiên tài luôn. Hình như là mình có đẩy được cái bóng của nó đi không nhở? Đẩy rồi.
Nicely done.
Kiểu di chuyển bóng trong lúc chơi ấy. Mai là thi xong rồi thì môn cuối rồi càng phải học chứ. Đi học đi. Vì tương lai con em chúng ta.
Accio.
Ôi thôi thỏng bẻ được. Đây được. Thiên tài luôn.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Học rồi thì ngủ thôi. Thôi xem đến 12 giờ thôi xong được.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
Mà kén game nhở? Mấy con game hay như này mà lại không thích à? Gì thật? Hệ thích mấy cái kiểu
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Cái điệu cười là em gái của tôi đấy. Nhưng mà quả nó nhìn quả thi môn cuối nó hơi bị sợ. Toán sử địa giáo dục công dân 4 môn luôn ạ. Má ơi.
Not exactly
em gái.
lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Accio.
Very good.
Mà thi quả 4 môn vãi cả đái ấy, có được thưởng sao không? Khủng luôn rồi đó.
That is how it's done.
Thi một tiết luôn, nghĩa là làm xong đến đâu là xong đến đấy luôn á? Thì vẫn phải thi một tiết một luôn nữa.
But try not to be nervous. You are doing quite well.
Làm luôn. Sáng thi sử địa.
Do not think I will start going easy on you now.
Toán thì hồi trước thi đơn giản thôi, nhưng mà quả sử địa giáo dục công dân mà đều chép phao thì trông lú mê vãi cả đái. Nó Nhưng mà phải dở phao chứ.
Not exactly your typical lesson, is it? Not that I mind.
Đúng rồi, sử bắt buộc phải là dở phao rồi. Địa giáo dục công dân có thể không, giáo dục công dân nhiều kiến thức lắm.
Accurate.
Toán thì đơn giản. Toán nhắm mắt được, toán phải học. Thôi cố gắng.
Here we go.
Hận giáo dục công dân. Giáo dục công dân đúng là nhiều lý thuyết mà.
Yes.
Mà bây giờ làm bằng trắc nghiệm à? Trắc nghiệm thì đỡ hơn.
Accurate. Excellent control.
Thôi nghỉ ngơi một tí, xong tầm 12 giờ ngủ đi, mai còn thi. Thi nốt xong lại tiếp tục quá trình học tập tiếp đúng không?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Tự luận. Giáo dục công dân vẫn có cả tự luận. Cày thế à? Ngày trước mình thi cấp 3. Mấy cái môn đấy toàn chép phao chứ có bao giờ phải học đâu.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
Phao vào ngồi chép cả giờ. Thi xem thằng nào chép phao kỹ hơn thôi, kín hơn
Good
thôi.
game back there. I must admit, I think I underestimated you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Ôi, học chăm đi. Học đi vì sự nghiệp tương lai con em chúng ta. Thức đêm xem người ta chơi game này hỏng đấy.
That's good to hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Ouagadougou just before my 4th year. My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
Is Ouagadougou much bigger than Hogwarts?
Ouagadougou School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Is Ouagadougou a castle, like Hogwarts?
It addresses Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Ouagadougou uses one.
You can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Ouagadougou, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can.
A word, if you would.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation.
Well, An outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? You did well, managing to best as gifted a student as Miss Onai.
Thank you, Professor. I enjoyed the match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Có thể cho con đi bánh bót luôn được không?
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
Con nào vừa gọi tao ấy? Đâu ấy? Đâu ấy? Đâu ấy? À đây. Này học sinh này, tao nói chuyện đi nha.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Hy vọng ngày đầu tiên cậu đã thể hiện tốt ở lớp bổ chủ đấy. Quá khen, phải low key.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Tưởng đi cưới vợ rồi đó. À, có một đợt chả có game nào chơi off hơi lâu. Cái cả cũng kiểu máy tính cũng phò ấy, nên ra cũng không muốn chơi lắm ấy. Mới đổi cái máy tính mới có nhiều game chơi hơn. Cả chơi được mấy cái game Việt hóa ấy, cho đỡ bị chán. Đây là đang chơi game Việt hóa ấy, ở đây chơi là chơi trên máy tính ấy, có chơi ở trên PS5 ở đâu. Chơi trên PS5 nó không có Việt hóa, chơi nó nhiều khi cứ vừa ấy xong vừa dịch, nó mất thời gian ấy, thả thì mẹ ra như này cho xong. Ôi rồi, ông ma này. Không. Gọi đâu, gậy đâu.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
An awful time in potions the other day. Someone had scribbled all over the pages of my book of potions. The margins were as black as soot. And it was a copy from library. Scribner's going to have me for that.
Why are we only learning all the boring potions?
Đông thế này hả?
Cannot win, but don't be fooled. I can't wait to watch you try. Can't catch thieves! Woohoo!
Revelio.
Đây là phép. Thì tắt đội mũ gì và kiểu gì?
Anh có hai đúng không? Thôi quê quá. Quê quá.
gọi là giết người không cần.
Chị bán đang ở trong người.
Đeo tí này rồi.
Chê vãi sợ vãi. Cởi ra. Trong phục.
Còn bán được luôn mà. Kìa rách mà.
Quê quê cởi ấy, quê quê. Áo bên trong đấy. Cởi ra mặc
áo
gì?
là mặc cái
Ok anh đi mặc cái đi.
ui chỗ này là chỗ ở
Bị giết. Đặt bên trên nữa hay sao chú? Đừng quê ấy rồi đeo ở trong tay cả.
tao thấy cái này nó chạy nhanh hơn hay sao ấy. Hello.
Cắn nhầm mẹ luôn đấy.
How are you?
Forgot to get dressed again. It happened to me once too.
Như nó vừa bảo tao đúng không? Tao chưa kịp đọc.
Nó bảo là anh lại quên mặc quần áo à, nó cũng đã từng như thế.
Hay đấy á? Ui, đỉnh thế á, kiểu nó biết lúc này tao ấy á. Ôi, mặc quần áo vào. Nghe là được rồi đúng không? Quàng thêm cái khăn nữa đi. Đỉnh cao luôn này. Nhờn. Giáo sư không tương tác, nó không thông minh thế đâu.
Đọc nó là thế mà.
Hả?
Đọc phải là thế.
Ôi, tao đi lên đây để tao nhận nhiệm vụ phụ quá. Ở đây luôn mà. Ở đoạn này. Đúng là nó sẽ không nhanh được như PS5. À không.
I did say I was sorry.
And you...
Nó ở đây.
to do the exact same thing.
I wouldn't think Black would mind someone telling on someone. Seems to be his cup of tea.
Well, I'd appreciate it not happening again.
I won't tell anyone again. Promise.
Not anyone. Anyone at all.
It was a good drawing, though. Made me laugh.
Oh. Well, thank you.
Chắc là bắt mình phải làm hết nhiệm vụ kính rồi.
Well, I have been told I have...
Biến hình ấy đâu mà không phải biến hình động vật đâu. Còn cái bọn kiểu biến hình động vật nó khó hơn. Cái animal kia đấy. Biến hình là bái động vật, nghĩa cái động vật đấy để mà có thể biến thành động vật nó sẽ khó hơn đấy. Có nhiều thao tác hơn đấy, nó phải trong vòng mấy tháng liền đấy.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Sao mày nhớ đấy?
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and Ronan. Seems Professor Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near... what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
chuyến đi của hai người tới đây còn nhiều thứ thú vị hơn phải không? Đây, giấu đi.
Nothing more, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned. In that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
Vãi luôn. Mình đéo
I'm
kể
not
gì
sure I
bài
have
xong phát
time
bài,
for
xong mình thêm
extra
bài tập luôn.
assignments, Professor.
You shall find the time. You'd be astonished to know just how much you don't know. In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily to assign your first one. Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you with the perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes. Professor Sharp asked that they have a couple of particular recipes on hand for you.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a classmate. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow or Natsai Onai. I've noticed you spending time with them.
Cái thằng này là thằng con dai. Ấy thua tao. Có con Natty lúc con ở độc dược, cái con da đen mà thôi lấy con này đi. Đéo tí của thằng kia đâu.
I'd like to go with Natty.
Excellent choice. Miss Onai is one of our most talented students. And she knows the area. She'll keep you well clear of any of Victor Rookwood's undesirables en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Ah, there you are.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers. A number of your professors have agreed to do so as well, but first, each shall ask that you complete a few preliminary tasks to hone your magic. I have arranged some for today. See them through and then report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide you with just that. Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new bit of magic.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor. This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Got it.
Thì phải biết dùng. Phải là biết chơi. Phải là biết chơi.
A flying page must be around here somewhere. Brilliant.
Phải là biết chơi.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't too much trouble.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your way around basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic. That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly symbolized heartbreak. Perhaps a jilted lover thought it too accurate and lashed out.
Ugh, what am I missing?
Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
Have you gained any insights about the painting since you've been studying it?
I did discover that casting Lumos has an effect of some kind. But I'm not sure what to do next.
Are there any other empty paintings like this around the school?
Yes, a few. This entire place is somewhat of a riddle, to be honest. If I can work out the riddle of this one, I'll know what to do with all of them. As good a place as any to begin.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery.
Lumos. That spot must be a clue. I should look around in case it's nearby. Let's get you back to your frame, little moth.
The headmaster hates everyone.
Ha! I knew there was a connection. I should tell Lenora that I solved the puzzle of that empty frame.
Why is she always holding it?
Accio! Lenora, I solved the mystery of that
Con
painting.
này mãi nó chưa giải được, xong bây giờ thằng này phát giải được luôn. Dị đéo chịu được.
I found the location depicted in the painting, and then I cast Lumos to guide a moth back to the frame.
All very logical, I suppose. Pity I was so close to solving it. You have a knack for solving riddles. Natty's good at that too. So is Amit, although he does tend to over-explain. Well, I'm glad someone figured it out. The moth! I should have seen that.
Tao có bộ quần áo mới mà. Bộ quần áo mới mà. Chứ ra.
Try to summon the pet.
It's been ages since I've sent an owl back home.
Ui, thề lúc nãy tao đâm vào chúng nó mà mắt chúng nó kiểu lườm tao luôn mà vãi cả lái luôn đấy. Thấy lườm đúng không? Thật đéo chịu được. Mình cũng đéo nghĩ là nó sẽ được như thế đâu.
My siblings and I have all been sorted into different houses.
Khó chịu lắm mà.
Try riding
Mẹ.
You'll soon learn that Kagami are lacking.
The people I feel sorry for are the ones who don't receive any power.
Hello, looking for me?
Natty, I hope I haven't kept you waiting long.
Not at all. Professor Weasley tells me that you need to go to Hogsmeade. You must be eager to have your own things again. And to see the village.
I've been looking forward to it.
Good. Shall we set off? I intend to give you a first-rate Hogsmeade experience.
Tao có thể bóp cổ bất cứ thằng nào tao muốn mà không để lại một cái dấu vân tay nào. Mày hiểu không?
Thế đâu phải là phù thủy chỉ cần hất một phát cái.
Thì đấy, thì hất thì cũng thế, kiểu để tay không bị nhuốm máu ấy. Quẩn. Sao mà cái chơi này? Làm đấy đi. Chơi Quidditch đi. Có khi Quidditch lại thành một trò chơi online được luôn ấy chứ.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to accompany you.
Really?
Yes, I had planned to extend an invitation to you myself. I thought you might enjoy a butterbeer in the village. The timing of Professor Weasley's owl was perfect.
Tránh đừng là cây. Là cây mà.
I cannot tell you how nice it is to breathe fresh air after being cooped up in ancient rooms. Grave mistake to take it as an elective class, believe me.
I believe you.
Though I suppose you would not really call it elective when your mother was the one who elected that you take it.
Muốn vào đây chơi vãi cả lì. Mẹ ác.
Hogsmeade is beautiful this time of year. Everyone will tell you to visit at Christmas, but that's one of the few times of year I would rather be indoors.
Not much for the cold, are you?
Oh, I do not mind the cold so much, but it has taken some getting used to. I did not grow up around snow. Oh, wait, over here. I often spot lacewing flies in this area.
Oh? What's so special about them?
They are interesting to look at, but if you stew them, you can also use them in potion making.
Đến hẻm xéo lâu đấy nhỉ?
From the Forbidden Forest. Hippogriffs. I wonder if something startled them. I heard rumors that hippogriffs had been spotted nearby.
Do you think Poppy's already seen the hippogriffs?
Absolutely.
Likely already named.
That's the Forbidden Forest on the left. It's off limits to students, as the name implies.
Why is it off limits?
The professors claim it is too dangerous. I think that calling it forbidden only makes it more alluring. Ah, there's Hogsmeade over the crest. Past that ruin. I would spend all of my time exploring if I could.
I confess I was surprised when Professor Weasley mentioned that you knew the area, since you're relatively new here.
She said that? She knows more about me than I had thought. I will say, while I certainly learn a great deal in class, much can be gleaned outside of the castle walls. How are you settling in? I remember the weeks that followed my arrival feeling quite strange. Everything was so new and unfamiliar.
I'm getting used to things. What about you? Do you finally feel settled?
I still miss my homeland, but it is beautiful here too. And getting out of the castle and exploring helped me to adjust quite a bit. Hogwarts has become something of a home now, I would say. Hopefully it will for you too. Mr. Moon! He is the Hogwarts caretaker. Looks a bit worse for wear. Hello, Mr. Moon. Have you met our new fifth year?
Pleasure. You might want to turn back, Miss On-Eye. Turn and run.
Huh? Is everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
What did Mr. Moon?
Jemmy guys. Ugly and airy and terrifying. I shall be at the castle where it's safe. Good luck to both of you.
Poor Mr. Moon. A demiguise. I think he had too much fun in the village. I will say that I have never seen him in such a state. Nearly there. There is much to see outside of the castle walls, not just Hogsmeade. I am happy to explore whenever you'd like. Rumors being what they are about goblins and such, it might be nice to have a friend with you.
I'll keep that in mind, Natty. Thank you.
Đến rồi.
Mày đi bộ đến nào?
And here we are. It is hard to know where to start. The Three Broomsticks is the place for butterbeer. And you can get any sweet you can imagine at Honeyduke's. I could not choose a favorite shop here. It changes with every visit. I can tell you that you are certain to find everything you need in Hogsmeade. Professor Weasley said that you need to get potion recipes, spellcrafts, some seeds, and...
A new wand?
Of course! You will enjoy Mr. Ollivander, and I am keen to see what you will do with a wand of your own. You should be able to collect everything you need and still have time to explore a little as well. Experience Hogsmeade at your own pace. We can meet up in the town circle when you are finished. Enjoy yourself. I will see you soon.
Merlin's blooming beard. Not again. I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Hello, sir. I'm looking for...
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time?
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we? No, not you. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here, give this one a try.
Uầy, mẹ trong của tao xịn đấy.
Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
Không, cái này chắc là đéo hợp rồi. Cái là cái...
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
Cây nhỉ? Không nghĩ tao được ấy mà.
Được đổi này.
Vẽ rất là đỗ phép cơm nguội rồi.
Curious indeed.
Đấy.
Đây phải cơm nguội, nói chung là anh không được dùng một cái cơm nguội đâu.
Cái này thật giống cơm nguội.
How intriguing.
Màu hơi xấu. Ê, số hơi xấu.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Vì mình không am hiểu đấy, mình không biết nó sẽ là cái gì. Cái này to. Cái này dài.
Curious indeed.
Ông bảo 13 phần mấy là một cái số rất hợp lý ấy.
Tầm vai trò rõ rồi, được phép thì rất là mạnh mẽ. Ổn định, đéo cần ổn định.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly. How intriguing. Curious indeed. How intriguing.
Màu này hợp lý nhưng mà mấy cái này anh thấy xấu. Hàng cái kia màu cái trên.
Curious indeed.
Màu này xấu không? Cái này không hợp với màu này.
How intriguing.
Chị chọn mẹ cái này cho đơn giản, cho giống Harry. Này đen xì.
Ui anh chơi.
Curious indeed.
Đúng là đũa nó Ồ, cây không?
How intriguing.
Cái này đứa em cũng được mà.
Thì cái này giống đũa cơm nguội mà. Chiều dài, cần dài hơn. Dễ lắc thôi, cái này được rồi. Cần dài hơn.
Curious indeed.
Tao chơi dài nhất luôn rồi.
Ôi, tầm 13 phẩy mấy thôi đấy, tầm 13 phẩy mấy thôi. Vì lúc nãy ông cũng nói là có một cái vừa rồi em cầm vào em 13 phẩy mấy.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
Các gia bảo, cái đéo gì nhỉ? Quên mẹ tên.
Now, how did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Cái thăm Thomas Crown.
If it thinks it's got half a chance.
An inquiring mind.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda's student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
I'm afraid I haven't yet, sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in. Stay the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want. Let's have a look. Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
Pippin Potion. Đây là đấy rồi. Pippin Potion. Ồ, cái này phải trăm dân thực địa này. Sửa. Không phải sửa.
house elves and wizard cats.
Are you not listening to me?
I have a terrible curse where I can't lift tools or do work.
Rồi đánh lên này, rồi thành cái này nhở.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though, I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time. Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Ô, này bán cái gì? Bán được một tí tiền.
Mấy đồ free bán thì cứ thế thôi còn nói hỏi.
Để cười nhá.
Well, hello there.
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Ah, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it that's you, then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo! Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Natty. Ah, I have everything. I see what you meant about not being able to pick a favourite shop.
We should walk around a bit more. Perhaps today is the day I finally pick one.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at him! We have to wear him down!
Rebellion. Potato!
What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Expelliarmus!
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Ah.
We should walk around a bit more.
Are we weakening him at all?
Keep at it! We have to wear him down! What was that?
I was trying to beat him at his own game.
I like it! Do more of it! Look up!
Took him long enough.
We need to make sure he stays that way. Descendo!
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll? By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Oh, hello there.
Repairer.
A moment if you would. I will see what he wants.
Good as new. For Officer Singer to worry about. Repairer. Lucky they didn't do more damage.
We were just talking about you.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful. I own Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some unique items that afford certain protections, as it were. Life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes, in thanks for what you did today.
thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time. You won't be disappointed. That's a glad... I suspect you have a sharp eye for fashion.
What an extraordinary introduction to Hogsmeade. I would say that we, and you in particular, have earned at least one butterbeer. Shall we head to the Three Broomsticks?
Sounds like a good idea.
Wonderful. Just down this way then.
I sell even more battle-worthy items. Should you be inclined, you're most welcome to peruse my shop at your leisure.
Revelio. Revelio.
Hello there. Ready for a little change in fashion, are we? Plenty to choose from here, so take your time.
Assuming it is not too busy, you might even meet Serona, the owner. She is a charming hostess and a powerful witch. Good one to know.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who is this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go.
Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Serona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one, single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right. The only brutes we usually have to deal with are... How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me. I said, my friend is busy.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day. Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls, Ranrock, and Rookwood. What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but it's perhaps best I do that later.
I think that now might be a good time to head back to the castle.
Rồi mọi người ơi, ai còn đang xem tôi thì chắc là nghỉ thôi nhờ. Mai chơi thôi, muộn rồi. Vậy. Gần 1 giờ rồi ạ. Mà mày mới được 1% thử thách. Uầy, mẹ chơi con này vẻ lâu dài vậy, cờ lìn đây này. Thôi, tạm biệt mọi người nha. Ai còn đang xem thì chúc mọi người ngủ ngon nha. Hẹn gặp lại vào ngày mai. Bye bye.